Welcome to my Blackboard overview video. This video is to show you how Blackboard is likely set up for this class that you're taking with me, Professor Muhammad. I'm going to start from the GRCC homepage, so that's where we are right now. I'm going to scroll down and select Blackboard because this is actually how I get to Blackboard. And then you should log on. And once you logged onto Blackboard, before you speed through this area, I suggest you take some time, scroll through this sort of Blackboard homepage so you can see what's all here and available for you as a student. So check this out. This area happens before you actually get into your course. So to get into your class, you want to look for My Course List. If you don't see your class, you may have to select on this little arrow. If you click it, it expands into a drop-down menu for that semester, and then you can see your courses. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use a template course that I have been working on because this is how most of my courses are set up. So I'm going to use my drop-down menu and select the course that I want to talk about. Then once you get into your course that you're taking with me, you will come into the announcements page area. If you look across the top of the page of Blackboard, you will see information about the course, and then you will see whatever page you're on. My courses automatically enter into the announcements page. If you look a little higher on the page, you'll see my Blackboard. If I click on that, it'll take me back to the list of courses on Blackboard. And then if you click on this My Content area, most students don't use this area, but if you click on this, this will take you into an area on Blackboard where you can set up folders and save documents. I suggest you use this area for a backup for saving your work. And I believe I have a separate video on this in my How to Blackboard videos area. But let's focus on the actual course. So right now I am in the instructor view, so I'm going to take myself out of instructor view and into the student view so that you can see the course the way it will be shown when you enter it. So it takes me a moment sometimes to get completely entered, but you can still see the Blackboard main page here with the announcements. So when you come into my Blackboard class, you'll usually see a photo of some kind. And this photo, I like it. It just reminds you that you should use office hours. And during office hours, you do not have to make an appointment. You just enter into office hours however I'm holding them. Google Hangouts, via phone, you can call me. I will respond to posts that you've made in the virtual office during that time. But you can also make appointments, so keep that in mind. So here we are in the student view in Blackboard, and again, your class will be set up similar to this template course. So if I scroll down the main page, when you come into Blackboard, you will see a welcome page, and I'll usually have a video there. You will also see posted from time to time my grading updates. So when I grade information, I'll put an update, and it's usually in this orange color. Sorry, colorblind people. I understand, but I do use color coordinating for some things. You'll also see from time to time videos I post called OTS. That stands for on the spot videos. And on the spot videos, they happen when I just want to tell you something and it happens sort of spontaneously. So I'll post an on the spot video. And then you'll see, usually in blue font, again, my apologies to colorblind people. It'll say changes. So if I have to make changes to an assignment or grades or schedule or the syllabus, it'll look like this. It'll say changes and it'll have a semicolon and then a keyword. And then the last thing you will see is this welcome to the week. So welcome to week 1, welcome to week 2. You will see these posted every week at the start, usually the start of the week or the day before. Now, those are some of the kinds of announcements that you will find. Now, I want you to know that from the welcome to the grading to the OTS to the changes video, announcements, When I post them on Blackboard, you will get an email notification, and that email should have the content of the announcements. However, when I post the welcome week, you will not get an email with the content. You will just get an email to let you know there's an announcement there, and you have to go to Blackboard to read it. And that's because I set up the welcome videos ahead of time, and they show up automatically. So that's for the announcements overview, the kinds of announcements you will see. Now, if we look at the main menu on Blackboard, let me just remind you of this. If you log into Blackboard and you don't see that main menu over to the left, you have to open it. Open and it closes. And sometimes for me, it closes whenever it wants to. But this main menu, I have attempted to set it up like a textbook, or no, like any book. You open a book, there's a table of contents, and then you can find information if you look down the table of contents. I also do my best to set up the links in the table of contents in alphabetical order because it helps my brain. So you should know that. So if we start at the table of contents, you'll see number 1, start here, and you should actually do that. That's the place to start, and you will see probably an overview video like this, or even this one. And then we have announcements. That's the page that it opens to. And then you'll have the course syllabus and schedule. If you click there, you will actually have the course syllabus and schedule. You may also see at the end a quick link to the week you should be in. So this gives us a quick link to week 1. And I'm going to click that. I can click here, or I can go to the main menu and select week 1. But I'm going to use the quick link. And so from the course syllabus and schedule, I got directly to week 1. And this is how you will see your week set up. You will usually have a reminder of here's week 1 and what to do, and there'll be an overview video. I try to provide overview videos for each week and each project so that just to help you sort of know what's going on. You cannot rely on these overview videos to give you detail. It's just an overview. You must actually look in everything in that section. So I'm here in week 1, I need to scroll through and check out everything. Okay? So yeah, don't rely on the videos. I'm gonna go back to the main menu, and I'm gonna select the virtual office. This is an area where you can come to post questions. And I usually have it set up by assignment or a document. So for example, if you have questions about the syllabus, post them in the thread in the discussion board area that's for the syllabus. And you do that by going into the area, click the reply button, type something, and then scroll down and submit. And then it's posted, and everyone can see what you've posted in the discussion board area. So keep that in mind. There's more detail about the discussion board area and discussions in general in the syllabus. So you're going to want to read that. The next area we have is the main contents area. Again, I try my best to keep it alphabetically. There are the assignments. In this area, you will have all of the major assignments for the semester. There are different folders. So these are anchor texts. If you click directly on the title, you'll get inside and you'll get the information inside that folder. Now here's something I want you to pay attention to, that often there will be this little phrase here, mark reviewed. If you see that phrase and you mark it, that means you click it, that tells me you have read and reviewed this content. So please make sure that you do review the content before you click mark reviewed, but you also want to click mark reviewed. So we're inside the assignments area in the anchor text. Blackboard does have some features to try to keep you oriented because there's so many places to click. So if you look across the top of the page, there's a little trail of where you are. So assignments, anchor text. Now, if I click back on the assignments, it'll take me back to the assignments area and let me click on project 1. Right? And then there you have it, your assignments, you're in project 1. So let's go back and look at the main menu. So we went to contents, the glossary, a ton of information here. Your grades, go click on that. This will take you into the grading area. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, separate video for those of you who want to know how to view grades. The instructor contact, this should be just a quick way to get my email address, and there's a picture of me. The discussion board area. Now, if you click on the discussion board area, this will take you into the discussion board where all of the forms are listed. A form is a separate area of content inside the discussion board area. So if you click on just the discussion board, it'll take you and you can see all of the forms that I'll have in there for you to complete this semester. They all won't be available because I don't want people skipping around and being in places they don't need to be because we're not working on that project yet. So that's different from, so here we are in the discussion board form and you see the virtual office. Now, if I use the link from the main menu and click on virtual office, what that does is skip the whole wide view of the discussion board and it takes me directly into the forum for office. So keep that in mind, especially when you get into the weeks, because if I have a discussion board activity inside a week, that link will take you directly into the forum. It won't take you to this large view where you can see everything. I try to get you directly to where you need to be. And then we have in our main menu, after discussion board, we have surveys. This is where I'll have a whole bunch of surveys for you to take this semester. You may be able to see them, but you won't be able to take them until it's time for you to take them. And if I need you to take them at a certain point in the semester, you will get a direct link to that survey in the week that it's due. So if you click on the surveys from the main menu, it'll take you to an overview of all the surveys. But when I need you to take a survey, let's go to week 1. See if I have any surveys here. I do. Do I? Yes, I do. So inside week 1, I have the direct links to the surveys you're asked to complete. So again, I try to get you to exactly where you need to be when you're inside the weeks. So speaking of weeks, we have the weekly content. Now for this demonstration, you can see all the weeks. Most likely when we start class, you won't see all these weeks. You will only see a few weeks at a time. Again, I don't want people talking about stuff in week 8 when we are actually only in week 2. So you won't see this list until we get close to when that week is due. I have to fix this. I don't know why this is out of order here. But this last section of my main menu here is the appendix. And this is like the matter that's in the back of a book. So stuff you may need, and I've sort of taken a guess here. So you want to explore all of these areas. And hopefully this overview video is giving you a better understanding for how Blackboard is set up. I will have additional videos on how to submit assignments and say how to reply to the discussion board area. So those videos will be in the how to Blackboard video area. Some of them are old, so bear with me. Again, you are smart enough to figure your way around, and I believe this course overview video gives you all the tools you need to explore Blackboard so that you can get the information you need when you need it.